one EDC item without which I never really travel. Hi, my name is Ayan and on this channel I talk about tech, travel, transform, but in this one I'm sharing about one EDC item without which I never really travel. I'm not lying, I recently added a flashlight to my EDC kit, and since the day I added it I cannot really think of traveling. This is a small flashlight that I have taken with me on all the trips in the last 1 year, and I recently showed it in one of my videos talking about EDC item that every man should carry, and this particular small flashlight has got a lot of people talking about it and some people wanted a dedicated video on this, so here I am bringing a dedicated video. Let me take you to the overhead camera, showcase this flashlight, tell everything about it, its features, its usage, how I use it, how it can be helpful in dangerous situation, and I'll also share my review for this particular model. So let's go. Alright, so this is the flashlight that I have in my EDC kit, and this is by a company called Fenix, which is like the de facto great EDC flashlight company. They make great flashlights for everyone, including law enforcement people, so you can really trust this brand. So as you can see over here, we have got the Fenix branding. This one is E18R version 2 Mark II, and over here this is the main flashlight button, which we will come in a bit. But yeah, talking about the overall build quality, this flashlight is really great. It is made up of aluminum body and it really screams quality. This is really a heavy flashlight, it's not very lightweight. You have a buckle, which is really important. I will come to that in a bit. But talking about the exterior, you get a branding over here. You have the small knurling happening, which gives it a little bit grip. Let's take a minute to admire this great piece of engineering. So you can see I have also engraved my initials over here. Over here you can attach a lanyard, a small phone lanyard, which it comes with, but I have removed it because I carry it in a sling bag. But yeah, this flashlight is really amazing. I cannot stress more than enough. Talking about the features of the flashlight, this one is made of aluminum body. The backside of this flashlight is magnetic, so you can attach it to different surfaces, including the car hood. In the night it comes really handy if you are checking your car for any faults or something like that. It has a lifespan of 50,000 hours, so it's definitely gonna stay with you as long as you keep care for it. So this runs on a lithium ion battery, and you can find it over here in the back of the flashlight. You can unscrew the body, the back, and this lithium ion battery comes out. So this one is 700 mAh lithium ion battery, which comes with the flashlight, and you can buy these batteries for spare as well if you want more batteries. But this flashlight has a built-in charger, so you don't have to charge it externally, and the battery is again by Fenix. So I really trust this brand. I have a few flashlights of this brand for a very long time, and they really last long. They are really industry standard for EDC flashlight. So moving towards the forward section, as you can see, this is the main button of the flashlight. So if you press it once, you can see that it shows the current battery charge. So green means it's almost fully charged, over 80% charged. But if you want to turn on the flashlight, you just have to press it for a couple of seconds, and then you can see the flashlight turns on. And you might be wondering that this is even less than the flashlight that you get on your iPhone or on your Android phone, but that is intentional because this is called the 1 lumen moonlight mode, and this is something for not getting a lot of attraction. If you drop something or if you want to quickly check anything in the dark, then this 1 lumen mode comes really handy and not get too many attention. But this also has 4 different modes. So if you go about the next mode, and you can cycle it by one press of the button. So this is the next mode, which has 30 lumens, and then if you press it once again, then you will go to the medium mode, and the medium mode throws a massive 150 lumens of output. But it's not all, it also goes to a high mode, which has 350 lumens, and then last but not the least, we have a turbo mode, which goes all the way to 1200 lumens. And that is the reason I like to carry a flashlight with me, because your iPhone cannot do 1200 lumens, and sometimes it comes really handy, especially in a situation that I will talk about in a bit. But yeah, if you want to turn on the flashlight, you can just keep the button pressed and then it will be turned off. And talking about the flashlight, it also has a USB-C built-in charger, so you can use any USB-C, and it will charge the entire battery within 1 hour 30 minutes. So that's a great thing. Now the question is how long the battery lasts, and it depends on which mode you are using. So if you talk about the moonlight mode, so this battery on 1 lumen mode, it will last for 200 hours and it can throw up to 30 feet of distance. In the low mode, which is 30 lumens mode, it can last for 15 hours in one single charge, and the throw goes for 76 feet. If you talk about the medium mode, which is 150 lumens, it can last for about massive 2.5 hours and the throw goes for 174 feet. Talking about the high mode, it's at 350 lumens and it can last for about 1 hour 30 minutes, which is not bad, and it can throw this light to 266 feet distance. And the turbo mode, which is 1200 lumens, it can last for 30 minutes the entire battery, and flashlight goes for as far as 479 feet, which is amazing, and that is a throw you cannot get from your iPhone or any other phone for that matter. Let's talk about this clip, which is really cool. So this clip is a dual clip, so that means you can use this part to store this flashlight in your pocket, and this part comes in really handy, so you can attach flashlight to your caps. So what you can do, you can attach this flashlight using this clip to your hat or cap, and then this will become a surge flashlight, which comes really handy for hands-free operation. And of course, with this clip you can put it in your pocket at ease. So as I was mentioning, this is also a very rugged built flashlight, so it has a 1 meter drop rating. You can drop it from 1 meter and nothing will happen, and it's also IP68 waterproofing rating. That means it can stay submersible to 6 feet for 30 minutes, which is amazing. Given the small form factor of this flashlight and the fact that it can throw 1200 lumens, you might be thinking that it can get hot, and yes, it can get hot every now and then, but it has an intelligent built-in feature that will cut it off and not damage the flashlight to protect any overheat protection, so that is amazing. One feature that I really like about this flashlight is the lock mode. So if you double press this button, it will go into an automatic lock mode and you will not open it up accidentally. You can see that it's just blinking and going off, so you have to double click again and then it will come out of that mode, and then you can operate it normally. So if you are putting it into a sling bag, that I usually do, then it will not be automatically on if you have put it in the lock mode. Now for the absolute feature because of which I never really travel without this flashlight is this turbo strobe mode. I'm not sure if you was ready for it, but this is throwing 1200 lumens on a strobe mode, and if you just put it in anyone's eyes, you can easily disbalance them for a couple of seconds. And this becomes really important because if you're traveling to a country you are not sure about how the situation is there, then you can use it for self-defense purposes. I know I also travel with a knife most of the time, but knife laws can be different in different countries, and if you use a knife for self-defense, things can get really messy. You can get into a legal trouble which you don't want to. So depending on which country you are traveling to, how much self-defense laws will be working in your favor, you never really know. But this becomes a really great non-lethal way of self-defense. Just put it in someone's eyes who's trying to tease you, who's trying to take your expensive stuff with you. 1200 lumens bammed straight into the eyes. You will easily get few seconds to run away and find yourself a safe spot. Alright, so that was all for today's video. That's what I wanted to show you, one EDC tool without which I never really travel. Let me know what you think about this one, and if you want to see my recommendation for EDC tools, check out this video.